Welcome back to more VCT VOD review, and by that, I mean unrated games where I do dumb shit for 10 to 15 minutes and I'm moderately funny in a couple of clips. So, let's get started. Oh yeah, how to Astra. And before I forget, I am happy to announce that this video is sponsored by no one. Anyway, Astra is a controller who excels at map control due to the fact that they can smoke anywhere, from anywhere on the map, but not while they're dead.
No peeking!
As I was saying, you can smoke from anywhere, which doesn't really apply to this clip, I guess, since it's right in front of me, but like, I get 2 kills from it, so that's gotta count for something, right? Well, anyway, I think it's time to play like a rat, you know, sit in a smoke with a judge and wait for our time to strike. And when it comes, we make sure to capitalize with 2 easy kills. Now, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I actually really don't feel bad at all. I usually don't show ults until later in the video, but I really don't feel like moving this clip later, and the ult doesn't really do anything anyway, so we're just going to ignore that. Well, maybe it did actually do something, but I'm not really sure if it's the actual ult or the fact that Neon forgot to put their hearing aids in before jumping in game, so I guess I'll just claim that they forgot to put their hearing aids in, since if this ult actually wound up doing something, it would probably be vastly too early. But I'm not moving it, so moving on. Let's see if the infamous bias raindrop can use my ISO ult advice from the previous video. What the actual fuck am I watching? I mean, nice try, you'll get him next time. I don't know how she continues to keep falling for the same thing over and over, but just know that I'm going to continue to keep doing it until she learns to not fall for it, which she never will, so you'll probably see a lot more of these in the future. Well, that ended basically perfectly for us. Now let's move on to Astra's Q. She will place a star down and then press Q to stun any enemy in that area, which is super strong if used correctly. And I'm just now realizing I never actually explained Astra's star system. I'm not going to explain it anyway. No, I'm just kidding. Let's review. Astra will begin the round with 5 stars that cost 150 credits each. She can then place these stars anywhere at any time on the map and use any of the abilities from any star. It's a pretty cool concept. The only problem with it was that Astra was basically Thanos before Riot decided to nerf Astra into the ground. And the time of this update was also a little bit suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, back to Radiant gameplay. Absolutely beautiful util usage, which is the only reason I get both of these kills, and we'll go on to get yet another one. This is the kind of gameplay that you guys should expect every time you click on this video. Just absolutely Radiant level utility usage.
So I watched this tutorial on YouTube that tells me how to play KJ, and I play her really well because of the YouTube video. So you guys should watch it too.
Yet another absolutely perfect stun. Now, another thing Astra can do is pull her stars back once she's already placed them, which can lead to some really cool interactions that she can have, which allows for a lot of really good setups, like this dumbass shit that you could do with her, basically pulling a line toward the enemies on a straight beeline for them. Now, it's time to go for a knife kill, which isn't very hard when the enemy has absolutely no spatial awareness, but nonetheless, it's still a knife kill, so I'll take what I can get since I don't get many of them anyway. But now it's time to take out the final enemy remaining, and this may take a few more pieces of utility than I would have liked, but nonetheless, we still get around, and we can claim that we use both a stun and a suck. Now, they didn't get hit by either of them, but we used both and won the round, so I think that's pretty cool. This round was definitely interesting, but I think the real key takeaway after watching this entire clip all the way through is that my aim is just simply better than everyone else. I understand that it's unrated, but to me, it doesn't mean anything. I will do anything to get clips for these videos, so I'll take what I can get, and they whiff everything, I might whiff a little bit, but hey, that's still a 3K. And yet another absolutely perfect stun from me before turning around and eventually getting another kill in the chamber who thinks he can run away from me, but he's got to know by now, there's no running away from me. I will kill every single chamber I see in game. There's no stopping me. Not every stun will go exactly how you want, but it's about how you respond to that. And I respond to that with getting 3 kills, because they're just lining up for me, and there's nothing I can really do about it, so take what I can get. Been putting on a clinic with these stuns. There's actually nothing they can do before I take yet another enemy out. So here we can see the best pull of the video so far, as enemies pulled directly into the center of this ability without anything they can do to set up an easy kill for us and an eventual third for a great hold of A site. Astra's ult will pull out a wall that'll cancel all footsteps on the other side, which is juiced perfectly as we sneak around the enemy for these free kills. Well, as we push forward into A heaven to secure these last 2 kills, we notice that Vice is going to wind up pulling out her ult, and even though she'll eventually catch us, we still have a right click, so it's an absolutely free kill. Anyways, check out this awesome stun that perfectly secures us a kill. I actually don't think I've ever had better utility usage than in this video, and that's saying a lot considering I got my PhD for having perfect utility using Sova. And at this point, I might just get another PhD. I'm not even trying to, it's just coming naturally.
You get like at least 2 kills here, pal.
Well, our teammate is super confident in us, so we have to make sure we live up to expectations, but we gotta make sure we wait until this Visal's over, because I don't really want to fight them with a pistol.
Astra! Please peek!
Alright, jeez man, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Alright, bro, relax, chill. I'm gonna get mine. You asked me for 2 kills, right? Well, that's 1. And, that's 2. So, I died, but still got mine. Perfect pullback on my orbs for a perfect kill. It's actually not even close. You might think it is, but I was just toying with it a little bit. I wanted to make it close. Playing whack-a-mole with them in B main, and unfortunately for them, this is yet another game that I'm absolutely insane at. So, we'll still get 2 out of this, which is more than I could ask for. I think this is the perfect time to use no util and get an ace, so let's just do it. We just mow them down, and there's absolutely nothing they can do to stop me. It's like there's a magnet on their head, and I'm just unstoppable. Now, 4 kills down, only 1 left to go. I'm not sure if this strategy actually helped me get this, but I'll claim it did if it means claiming some more bullshit on this channel. And we eventually can sneak up and take 2 more out. I think what this random fan who I definitely don't know in real life is saying, that you guys should definitely go tune into all my past videos, and to make sure to also leave a like and subscribe after you're done watching this one. Alright, time to use this great strategy once again. I don't think it's ever not worked for me, so this should be an easy kill once we come out of this. I'm not really worried at all. Here we go again, and this is just absolutely beautiful. Does this game not look different from my point of view? It's just too smooth. Many of you will probably improve simply just by watching the gameplay. This is a round I truly believe showcases perfect utility usage. Between the smokes, pulls, and stuns, we're able to isolate 1v1s in ways never seen before. And just like that, it's down to a 2v1 in a round that did not look so great for us at the beginning. It turns around right for us. Speaking of 2v1s, we love to be in 2v1s because they just become way too easy for us. It's honestly just unfair at this point. This is a really interesting choice from Clove to use ult, considering how far away we are, but whatever. We're focused on Reyna, so that's all we want to really do for now, is just make sure that we kill Reyna. And once we're finally able to do that, we could just run away. But we decided to fight Clove, because we need to fight and get kills, right? But, actually, on second thought, let's just ignore this whole clip. It doesn't really matter, right? Absolute sell of the century. Should have been the easiest 4 kills of my life and ends up only being 1. Gotta hit aim labs for at least 14,000 more hours, I think. Now let's analyze this ult. It allows us to sprint straight down halls, eventually jumping right on top of the enemy. See, this is what our ult is great for. Just sneaking up behind enemies, giving them no chance to think. Now, this is another perfect star, but unfortunately for us, we get a little tripped up as we're moving out and lose where we are a little bit. We see the chamber trip and we're able to turn around for getting 1, which could have been 2, but we'll take the 2 kills off that round in total. And this is a great smoke, leaving a gap just big enough to get us 3 kills before we catch Reyna staring at a brick wall. I don't know where she's looking, but I think she needs a map. Almost another perfect stun before we unfortunately summon our inner Iron 1. But alas, we have to move on to the next clip. Now this is a perfect ult that will eventually get ruined by our shitty aim, I'm sure. It's almost as if the easier the clip, the more likely I am to sell, which does lead to funny clips, I'm not gonna lie, but I still want to win, so it kind of fucking sucks. Now, it's time for even more dumb shit, but this time with a judge. Now, it looks great at this range, but where the fuck are we going? Jesus Christ, can I please just have one of these clips work? That's all I want. But wow, my stunts remain on point even with everything else going not so great. But, alright, another one of these probably won't work out, but whatever. Well, as we push in, that seems to be 2 kills, but still. I don't think it'll work out, so let's just push towards Waterfall and see how it goes. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think that's our 3rd kill, so that has to qualify, right? I think it does. Great positioning gets us this easy kill before a second one, before we line up for a 1-tap. And what do you know? Absolute perfect crosshair placement as we secure a free 1-tap. Too easy. You guys getting sick of the strategy yet? Well, it's a good thing I don't care, because I'm having fun doing it, and holy shit, I think it just worked again, so I'm going to continue to do it. Well, actually, probably not, because this video is getting towards the end, but we move on. What an interesting stun, but it was actually on purpose to eventually set up this knife kill. No one has the foresight that I do in this game. After securing this kill on stage, it's down to a 2v2, and we're feeling good. And after a few whiffs, we make sure to lock it and secure the round, which really, all that really matters. Good TP chamber, I'm sure that really worked out for you well in the end. I don't even want to play this clip because of how disgusting it is, but nonetheless, here we go. The Judge unfortunately just tears through enemies like no other gun. I really hate using this gun, but I also like winning, so I'll probably continue to use it because I have no self-respect, but that's fine. So now down into a 2v1, we make sure to go tap the bomb after running past it once, but we realize it's probably going to need a tap. And now, would you look at that, it's down to a 1v1. We're probably going to win this round, right? Because that's how this video goes. So let's make sure to smoke off the bomb and stick. Now, most of you probably think that sticking is the best choice, right? Wrong. We make sure to get half while realizing there's no more time, so we unstick the bomb because we forget how to count and wind up losing the round. I'm just the most intelligent being on this planet. I actually just love lying to people on the internet. It might actually be my favorite pastime ever. You guys should really try it sometime. I promise, it's a lot of fun, and you guys will probably see great benefits in your life on a day-to-day basis. Finally, a perfect stun that eventually will lead to multiple kills. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. I think the most important thing to remember is just to keep on sucking. Just suck the enemy team until they're super close to losing. Yeah. Just suck them until they're really close. Whoa, not like that!